Hi there, Save with Crypto here. Okay, so I'm back from my weekend away. It was great fun. Really enjoyed myself. So today I think I want to start trading a bit of Ethereum, but I don't want to trade Ethereum USDT. I want to trade Ethereum as a kind of inverse perpetual. So I'm basically going to hold Ethereum and then trade the volatility of it and then hopefully end up with more Ethereum. So to do that, I've put some Ethereum in the spot account of my Bitget account. Okay, so that's here, $748 worth. Okay, so I'm just going to do this video because I need to clear up a few things, because I know some people in my Telegram group were a little bit confused, the ones who come over from ByBit, because they were going for this margin account here, which I must admit I don't actually understand. As I understand it, the spot is the same as it was in ByBit, and you're just trading one currency for another. So for example, you can trade Bitcoin USDT, or you can trade Ethereum USDT, or you can trade Bitcoin to Ethereum, or you can trade USDT to XRP, whatever you want, and the equivalent of what used to be the inverse perpetuals in ByBit, that's where you could trade Bitcoin against itself, Ethereum against itself, XRP against itself, and a few others. There's not that many usually in a futures account like that, but the equivalent here is futures in Bitget. Okay, so in Bitget you've got these three different kinds. You've got USDT M futures. Now that is where you're trading derivatives against Tether. So you put USDT in there, you do your trades, and hopefully you end up with more USDT. USDC M, okay, it's where you've got USDC, what's it called, Circle, is it? It's another stable coin that I never use, so that's like USDT M, but it's using USDC, which I don't use. Coin M, where you can use various cryptos to trade with against themselves. Okay, I don't know what that is, but you've got Bitcoin Cash, EOS, DOT, Doge, Bitcoin, Uni, AVAX, XRP, ETH, Link, USDC, LTC, that's Litecoin, and it, Tron, and oh, I didn't realise you could actually trade Bitget token. That's interesting to know. Okay. Anyway, today I want to trade Ethereum. Okay, this one here. But to do that, first of all, I need to move the Ethereum from my spot account to my Coin M account. Okay, so you do that by going to Ethereum down here, and you go to these three little dots here, transfer. Okay, spot, and we're not going to isolated margin because that's really confusing and I don't quite understand it. I think that's a kind of options type account, which I must admit confused me. So I'm just going to use Coin M. Okay, I'm going to transfer, no, not Bitcoin, I'm going to transfer all my Ethereum. There you go. So it's 0.3703, whatever. So verify, transfer succeeded. So now if I go to trade, right, trade futures, and then Coin M, and then Ethereum USD. Okay, that's what I want to do. So you can see here that my available balance is 0.37 Ethereum, and this is where I can set up orders and stuff. Now, I was looking in TradingView. This is called Ethereum USDT Perpetual Mix Contract on Bitget. Okay. Now, what I want to do is to try and get into a long round about there, 2004. So to do that, I just go back to the trade. You need to set your leverage here. I think 10x is a bit too high for Ethereum, so I'm going to go for 5x. And you want to make sure you're on isolated as well. So I'm going to go for 2004 as a price, and I'm going to enter with half of my stash. I wouldn't normally suggest using this much, but I do have access to more Ethereum if I need it, so bear that in mind. So let's have a look. So that's saying open price 2004, current price 2019, quantity 0.9 ETH, that's obviously including the leverage. Margin is 0.178, okay, that's what I'm putting up. Estimated liquidation price 1,612. I think that's okay, so let's go for that. So that then sets this long order up here. Okay. Now generally I do like to set a second order down just in case it wicks down a bit further than I think it will. So let's just go back to trading view and maybe look at it on the 4-hour chart and look where it could realistically come down to. And I've just seen something here that's making me think that I might have to ape in slightly, and that's this green cross here, which comes from this WaveEdge indicator. This is actually a paid indicator, but when you see the green cross, it normally implies that you're going to go up quite a lot. So I think that's a good sign. You see what I mean if you look back here? So I think I'm actually just going to do a market order with the rest of the capital right now, and then probably move that limit order down. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go market 100%. So that's 0.189 Ethereum. Okay, buy long. There you go. And I'm in the trade right now. This one here, I'm going to move this down just in case it comes down to maybe this kind of level here. Yeah, I don't think it will, but let's say 1779. So I'm going to move this down to... Okay, you can drag this down like that. It's a bit awkward if you've got to go a long way. So what I'm going to do is go to here, go to open orders. I've obviously got a few open here, but the Ethereum one here, I'm going to change that to 1779. I think that's what it was, wasn't it? Okay, confirm. Okay, so that one is now changed. That's now right down here, just in case the price does something crazy. Now, I don't expect that to fill at all. You can see the open position here. Okay, so we entered at 2016. It's currently 2014, so we're actually $2 down in profit now, which is okay. It's only 0.5%. And the estimated liquidation price is 16.22, and we've got the second order there at 17.79 anyway. So it's fairly unrisky, I would say, that trade is. So there you go. That's how you set up a long position in Bitget. If you want to set a take profit and stop loss, you can do that here. Okay. I'll show you that later maybe. So at the moment it's coming up to 2 o'clock in the afternoon UTC, so the New York market's open in half an hour, so I want to see what happens there. I'm expecting some volatility because it's Monday, and Mondays are usually a bit like that. Usually get lots of fake outs. Okay, so what am I expecting for Bitcoin, say? Well, Bitcoin is currently here. It's come down quite a bit this morning. However, I did make a little note in my Telegram group earlier on today, just saying to people that the CME on Friday closed at 38,290. Now what normally happens is sometime during the week, usually in the first half of the week, the price will go back up to whatever it closed at on Friday. So I'm expecting 38,290 in the next couple of days. So should you be going long on Bitcoin at the moment? Yeah, maybe. But none of this is financial advice, so please do your own research. But what I would say, if you were to look at Bitcoin and then look at these VWAP bands, that's those ones, yeah. It's right down the bottom of this green one here. Unless there's any massive downward action in the next few hours, I would say this is probably a reasonable place to go long. But there are a few things to watch out for. For example, the funding rate is actually quite high still. It's not as high as it has been, but that implies there's a lot of people long. And when a lot of people are long, market makers like to flush them out by just wrecking them, which could imply there could be more downside. Tricky, isn't it? I've actually come to the conclusion I actually prefer Bitcoin when it's a bit more boring and it's just stuck in a really small range. Well, not a really small range, but when it's stuck in a few $100 range, then you can just go long, short, all day long and accumulate that way. When it's kind of prone to breaking out and doing mad things, it's really hard to predict. It's just like a wild animal. But I think that's why we love it, isn't it? So going back to Ethereum, it looks like that was quite a good entry so far. We're actually 2.93% in profit, which is about $10 now. So that's all good, isn't it? I'm not going to set a stop loss at the moment, just in case it does come down and fill that other order. If it does that, I'll decide after that what I'm going to do. I'm not going to set a take profit either because I don't know where it's going to go. I think Ethereum could double in price in the next sort of month or so. It's possible, isn't it? It's been there before. Also, I noticed if you look at the Ethereum Bitcoin chart, we zoom out to say like the 4 hour, that also has a green cross there. Now, zooming out to the 12-hour chart, you can see it had a green cross here back on the 18th of November, and that doesn't happen that often. If we zoom out a bit further on the 12-hour, let's go a bit further. Let's go to the weekly. It's not very pretty, but so that is a kind of double bottom going back to a low there in June last year. So if that does go up like that, Ethereum's going to be in for a good time. Anyway, if you fancy trading on Bitget, if you use the link in the description or just go to savewith.crypto.org/Bitget, it will enable new users to get up to a $30,000 trading bonus. And I think anything over $3,000 deposit, you get other trading bonuses. And a really cool thing about Bitget is every day you log in, you can just go to this rewards center here, rewards hub, and then you have this daily check-in thing here, and literally just for checking in you can do that. I've done it already today, but you can get these points, and when you've got the points you can exchange them for various things. So you can see I've had a few of them already. I've had the $7 there, and I had $10 there. You know, it's kind of money for nothing, because all you have to do is log in and just click that rewards hub thing. So it's all good. So there you go, savewithcrypto.org/Bitget. As I say, the link is in the description as well. And while you're looking down there, please give the video a like and leave a nice comment. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you've got the notifications set on all. And above all, tell your friends.
Thank you.